Howdy dudes, this is Chenzo55 Beta bringing you my new Let's Play of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. In this episode we're going to be seeing who this game was made by. I'm going to delete my save data just so I can appease you people with having a fresh start. Oni Press, they made this. The graphic novel, not the game. Other people made the game. Ubisoft made the game. We just saw that. I'm trying my hand at a bit of post-commentary, since the original commentary that I had got deleted in a tragic train accident involving the Incredible Hulk and the Steamroller. It was amazing, you should have been there. Scott Pilgrim is in love with Ramona Flowers, but he must defeat her 7 evil ex-boyfriends and not a girlfriend. Fight! Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, based on the graphic novel, which also spawned the movie. We're going to be playing thus an average Joe, but then I realized that my characters are all max level, including Negascott and Knives. We'll get into how you get those later. Here it is, the deletion screen. Scott being my best character. I've played more with him than anyone. I kinda have to get Wallace at some time, but I'm gonna put that on hold until I have the money. Funds are tight around here. Yo, Jersey's not profitable, man. I'm just showing you who you can play as. You can play as Scott, Kim, Stills, Ramona, Negascott, Knives, and Wallace. Wallace being Scott's gay roommate. I'm deleting Scott Pilgrim, my main man, the guy with the cheese. Just so I can appease you people. You better be thankful. Oh, I wish to say it would really get started. I'm getting bored watching it in post-commentary. Scott has different colors. He has pink, red, blue, and green. I'm going to stick with green, because it's an amazing color and you should wear it every single day of your life. Like, even if it's not visible, just be wearing it. Like, replace one of your nipples with green, I don't care. This is Joseph's bedroom, where you can basically do the sound test of the game. Welcome to Level 1 Pros and Suburbs. Level 1's Noah Toronto. Don't be late for the big show. Go! Okay, Scott Pilgrim is your classic beat 'em up. With a couple twists. Here's the first one. Hyper Mode. If you defeat several enemies in a row without taking damage, you'll go into Hyper Mode. That mob thing does it every single time because each one of those characters count as an enemy. In Hyper Mode, you move twice as fast, strike twice as hard, and are often considered, godlike. You get knocked out of Hyper Mode by getting knocked down by any enemy. You get knocked down by only strong attacks, so weak attacks won't hurt you. But since Scott's so weak right now, basically any attack's a strong attack. Is that guy doing the chicken dance on me? How dare he? I'm going to kill him in a few seconds, after he kicks my face. I kicked that trash bag into him to kill him. Sweet justice. When he hit me with the trash can, I hit him with the trash bag. Oh, these guys are my least favorite enemy type. They are Rick the Dick. They are programmed to have a constant guard up and programmed to stay at a distance and throw anything. When there's nothing on screen to throw, they'll often just hang around until one of them, if there's two, one of them runs up behind you and tackles you, and then when you get up, another one just comes up right behind you and tackles you again. These guys will often throw things at you when you're on the ground. I meant that trash can to hit that guy, but say Lavi. Oh, thank God, the hyper mode. I could use that right now. At the cost of some health. Oh, and it squandered because I accidentally picked up that sign. Oh, hyper mode again! Achoo! You know an enemy is dead whenever you see that kapow, which means you can beat them relentlessly until you see it, or until the numbers stop coming up. This guy is a butthole. He hits hard, he moves fast, and he has a lot of health. But he's nothing I can't handle. I'm Scott Pilgrim. I'm going against the world. I'm also on a murderous rampage now that I think about it. Yeah. That guy is angry and unsatisfied with my performance. I'm unsatisfied with him. Oh, ouch. My kidneys, I needed those. I don't know why I didn't just throw him into that pit. I really should have. There we go. I do that every time, no matter what. Just because I can. I usually pick him up and throw him in, but hey, look, pie! I usually pick him up and throw him in, but this time I didn't. Like, see pie right there on the door. Or right above it. It has pie. Ooh, Lucas. He's the boss of level 2. Nice foreshadowing. Good job, Bus. Fat guys. Fat guys do not get hurt by normal light attacks. You can only use your strong attacks against them. For Scott, it's kicking. For Steven Stills, I believe it's punching. Apparently you can also use signs. I'm sorry, I'm fighting a bit of a cold right now. I didn't have one when I was doing it in normal commentary. The guy with the glasses is named Mike. He's a dick. Why? Because he's everywhere and he's not that strong. The guy in the brown jacket's, you know, stupid. Because he should be wearing a green jacket. And a brown shirt. That's how that works. That's Scott wannabe. This is Hillcrest Park. Hillcrest Park. Crowded. I'm not sure what hit him there. Either I did or that bucket did. I'm gonna chalk that one up to the bucket because it was so low. Oh, gut points. That's right. Thank you, past me. Under my health, you can see a blue number next to the fire symbol. Those represent your gut points. When you get killed, all of your gut points will be turned into health at an exchange rate of 2 gut points to 1 heart. It's a nice little thing and it saves lives. But you can use your gut points at any time by pressing the L1 or R1 button on a PS3 controller. You can then use that nice spinny kick thing by pressing R1, or you can press L1 and summon Knives Chow, a playable character via DLC. She comes down and does, for Scott, she says love and smoke, which means she's a smoker, but she shouldn't be smoking, she's only 17, but then again it's Canada, I don't care. But I digress. She says love, and then she deals damage to every enemy on screen, but since I'm so low level, it's only 1 damage. And then she stuns them for almost, you know, a negligible amount of time. I try several times in the episode to get it off right, I never do. I forget what she does for everyone, well, except for like 2 people. If you're playing as Kim and you summon Knives, she zaps down, kisses Kim, stunning every enemy on screen and recovering a bit of health. If you're playing as Steven, she comes down in a barista uniform and gives everyone coffee, which I just love. And if you're playing as Ramona, she comes down, jumps up into the air, and shoots kunai at all the enemies. Well, not all of them, it's like 3 in a pattern. But really, it's okay. I just died there. Whenever you die, every enemy on screen gets knocked back, so that way they can't camp you. It's a nice thing. These are goth kids. Goth kids are fast and cowardly. I had a really poor run against goth kids. Like, I took more damage there than I take against the boss. Not kidding, he only deals like a few hits to me. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. These guys need names. We'll call them Nick Bruisers. We see them several times. Or we see their type of enemy several times. So yeah, we're gonna call their type of enemy Nick Bruisers. In honor of Super Punch-Out. You remember Super Punch-Out, it's a great game. Hopefully Game Grumps will do it. I enjoy Game Grumps. These are Dobermans! Apparently, Scott has made some enemies in the animal world and would like to make sure that they can't speak against him. That thing I threw is an ice crystal. Ice crystals have a special property as being able to slide more than any other item. Well, other than the skateboard, but really who uses that? It comes up very few times. This game has pretty decent physics. I mean, everything does what you'd expect it to. Like right there, you saw that I kicked that trash can, and it hit the screen and it bounced back at me. I do not want to fight these guys, so I'll just skip them. Welcome to the Subspace Highway. A couple of levels have these little gimmicky things in them, and they're always good. They usually allow you to skip further into the level, and most of the times they're very profitable. I think one or two of them has enemies, but I can't remember. It's been a while. This one is full of piggy banks. By destroying these piggy banks, they count as an enemy kill. Which means you can get into hyper mode easy, and also, you know, get some good coinage. Some bubage, if you will. That is a briefcase full of money. You cannot break it. Well, you can, but no money pops out. Because that's full of paper money, and this is Canada. We only use coins. I mean, what are we? The United States? Paper money's so convenient. Scott must be weighed down by all of that change in his pocket. $35 worth of change. Oh yes, money. It's very important and pretty easy to come by. Whenever you kill someone ruthlessly, you'll collect money from their bloated corpse. You can use that money to buy upgrades and items. It's actually the only way you can level up your stats is by buying items. You see, each food item you get usually has a stat increase along with, you know, some healing properties. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I was stupid in being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show everything this level has to offer, even though I'm so weak I could probably never pull it off right. And really, I had a good run with it. If that guy had hit me while I was punching those butt nuggets, they would have all lived. They would have lived with 0 HP. That's a nice thing with this game. Usually, when you have 0 HP, you're on the ground and you instantly die. But if you have 0 HP and you're standing up, you'll live until you fall to the ground. It's pretty nice. I dodged that guy deftly. I dodged that guy's face deftly, instead opting to run my face into his feet twice. Okay, there's only one more dick left. He always stays so far away, I hate this guy. That was one of my better runs of that. Mostly because I went into hyper mode, but still. With our briefcase full of useless money, we now kick it into downtown. And pixel boobies. Yeah, this game really surprised me first time through here. Because, you know, other people. I tried attacking them first time through, and I found out they weren't enemies, and were in fact afraid of me. And pixel boobies! And I found out that they really stacked most of the women in this game. This is the video store, no account video. If you pay Scott's late fee, you have the option to rent more videos. They provide you decent stat increases, but really, there's a better place to do it. For, I can't say a lot less money, because it's still pretty expensive. Even after running this level twice, I didn't have enough money, but that's just because I had to buy stuff to live. That's the main reason there's a shopping district in the first level. Because the first level has so much stuff, so many enemies in it, that you need it. You have to buy something in order to live if you're new to the genre. Or unless you have friends. I don't have friends. Someday. Maybe if, another popular YouTuber decides to Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I'll join in with them, and then we can have such great escapades. But until then, I'm going to beat up Nick Cruiser. Yeah. See that parking meter in the background? You can break it. You know what it spits out? Money. This is D's Tex-Mex. We're gonna go inside. And then we're gonna say, more pixel boobies! We come back there later to buy some nachos to heal ourselves. And now we see more pixel boobies! Oh, small pixel boobies! We go into the sushi bar and we see less pixel boobies. I'm sad. Now I'm pissed because that guy just kicked me in the face. Like, seriously, that guy deserves no mercy. I'm going to kick his ass. Oh, you might have noticed that I'm doing the new slide ability. You get abilities through leveling up. You don't get any stat increases through leveling up, which is why I brought up food earlier. The higher level you are, the more abilities you have. If you're playing this single player, you'll usually be at level 4 by the time you reach the boss, which makes the story element in this pretty, fluid. Because the level 4 ability is counter, which if you press circle at the right time, circle being the guard button, I never use it, I just tank the hits, because really you can never see it coming. More pixel boobies! If you press circle at the right time, you'll block the attack and deal damage back to your attacker. It's hard to time, and it's really unreasonable to use. But more pixel boobies? No. They don't really bounce like the other ones, but okay. Okay. Oh, right, Shockwave Record. They have things to up your stats and recover gut points. That's really what it is, and it's not worth going too often. If you're going to upgrade your stats, I just suggest going to the bookstore. They have a lot of books there solely dedicated on you raising your stats. Like 101 push-ups, or How to Study Hard, or the Vegan Cookbook. Vegan Cookbook. Truly the best way to slaughter and cook baby cow. Wait, that's veal? Veal is delicious! Veal is delicious. That bus that you just saw, if you're in front of it, it will wreck your shit, dude. When do I go back and get food? When do I go back and get food? Gotta go back now, you stupid bat. No, Scott, no, you're weak. Yes, no! Let's see. Now you got decked. Apparently I'm feeling very cocky and sure of myself with my... You may notice that there's a star on that wall. That's very important for a little later. See, this is where I lose a leg. Or level up. Hopefully it's the latter, not the former. That guy behind me's a dick. If he was in front of me, I'd just be able to swing that bat till the cows come home. But no. And the enemies in this game have a very nasty habit of being able to card perfect. It's like one of the few things I really don't like about the game. That and the item pickup priority. You saw that I pick up that beer bottle instead of that baseball bat, because the beer bottle had more durability than the baseball bat at the time. Items do indeed have durability, so you can't use them forever. I know it sucks, but what you gonna do? Who you gonna call? No, you fool, you have 22 health, you're not gonna live through Nick Bruiser. He's dead. Cost for life, he comes back. Now watch this. I remember this part. This part is just shit. Watch this. He did 35 damage to me. 35 damage. Like, really, that's just an unreasonable amount of damage I took. Unfortunately, I leveled up right after that. If I had leveled up a bit before it, then I would have been okay, because I would have also had that life. But no, life is sucks. Life is sucks, truly. I am the wordsmith. Beating up Dobermans is a pastime of Scott Pilgrim's, and he enjoys it regularly. Often going to the kennel to beat up all the Dobermans there, he really is a sick puppy. That's Mike. He has a shovel, and he's a dick. But he's one of the only enemies who doesn't guard often, so I can't really say much about him. Oh, Haru, that's what we're gonna call him, Haru. I think his name's Haru. Who's the fat guy in Jackie Chan? Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name's Haru. Why do they call him Tiny? I'm pretty sure they call him Haru. Anyway, now that I've lost my life, I'm going to run all the way back to this star. I'm going to go inside of it and reveal Wallace's mystery shop. They have a lot of great stuff here, including the best healing item in the game, an item that gives you health, an item that can upgrade you to phenomenal strength, Speedy the Porcupine, which upgrades your speed to phenomenal heights, and the Never-Ending Fantasy, which I forget it does because I never really buy it. It's probably a willpower upgrade. I come back here later and I buy the Bionic Arm just so I can be a lot stronger for level 2, because level 2 is brutal. Like, this game has difficulty with its balancing. Like, later levels are easier than the previous levels, and it's just not a good time. I stop by the mini-mart and I buy one of the most useful items in the game, the energy drink. Now you saw that it asked me for to go. I said yes, and thusly I want that to go. When I get knocked out, instead of using my gut points, I will use my snack first. Which means I will be revived using that 85 health from the soda, or energy drink. And then I will be in hyper mode again from the energy drink. I bought nachos here, which gave me +1 speed and +1 strength. But nachos were not asked for to go. If you want to replace your to-go item, you instantly use your current to-go item, so be wary of that. The only bad part about the shopping mechanic is that you can't see what it gives you beforehand. So you're kind of blind. I know, it sucks, but what you gonna do? There's an achievement or trophy if you're on the PS3 like I am in this game if you eat every single food item in the game. It's actually pretty hard to get because there's a shop that's hidden in one of the later levels that you never see. Then I flubbed the pigs. I just really messed them up. I should have stayed where I was and kept punching. But no, I had to chase after them because they're like a fucking barking piano. You have to run from it. They're flying pigs. You have to run after them. This episode's pretty long now that I look at it. I mean, this is almost going on a half hour. I promise you, they're not going to be this long again. Well, maybe one episode. The final episode might be this long, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. These blocks, if you stand in the right area while punching them, you can gather up every single coin that pops out of them. It's nice. It's a good way to gain money. Well, a quick way anyway. Scott Pilgrim has his jumping physics from the Belmont family. In that once you're dedicated and jumping one way, you can slow down slightly, but you can never truly turn around in midair. So you have to be pretty particular with your platforming. The rocket. Crash and the boys. They just killed all those enemies. All those guys. In a couple of seconds. Matthew Patel! Matthew Patel, age unknown, among his first evil ex-boyfriends. Powers mystical. Fight! This guy, is a pushover. Like, I could breathe on him and he would fall down. Like, this isn't even one of my better fights, and I still take him down with little to no trouble. When he gets down to, I believe, half health, he summons Harpies. Harpies, when you're at this strength level, go down in 2 hits. And there's nothing really tough. After you get rid of the Harpies, he's going to be slightly pissed off. And he's going to blast like that. That means he's at low health. He's flashing more, which means he's at lower health. Then he's going to jump into the center and summon more Harpies. If you jump down here, you'll never get hit by those fireballs at all. That was one of the most annoying things about this fight. And because Matthew Patel can just jump off tables in a 2-dimensional plane, he can, he got a couple of good shots in on me. And that's nothing really. It's that awesome kick and that awesome uppercut. Thank you and good night. Now, I always do this. I always get on the top of the table, just so I can see everyone up there. You usually want to press a button during this, so that way it skips by. Otherwise, it'll count slowly, all the way up to, how much you got. Like that 1,858, it will count slowly up to that. And we're treated with a nice picture of Ramona and Scott kissing, with Kim and Stills in the background writing things. It's nice. Anyway, in the next episode of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, we're going to Casa Lama's film set. See you guys then.